Hey, what's up? It's me, and once again, you're in my office. It has been a while. Thanks for sticking around, and thanks for any first-time viewers of these videos. Disclaimer, I'm gonna cuss a lot because I'm not fucking 5. I mean, it's not every fucking word that I fucking say, but I fucking say it a lot. So, if curse words piss you off, you should probably stop watching this video now. And if they don't, fuck yeah. Anyway, so the main topic of discussion right now is the fact that everything in life can be described with cars. Now let's start with the main thing that makes the world go round, and as much as you don't want to say it does, it fucking does. And that is love. Love makes everything happen. It does. And it also ties into the other thing that makes life cars, but we'll get into that in a second. But love. Let's talk about that. Love life. Love in general. You could sit there with a car, right? And it hasn't worked for you in like 5 or 6 months. And you're doing everything you can, trying to get the right parts to put it together, and it's just not working. So what do? Well, I want to make some money off of it. I'll take it to the scrapyard. And then they sit there and they tear it apart. And you see it happen in front of you. You're like, oh man, well, kind of like that car. I really liked it. It had a soft spot in my heart for that car. You know what? Someone on the other side of the street has a car you like. So what do? You go get it. Just like love. As stupid as that is to say, me being in a relationship, it's true. It's entirely true. I've done it before. I've had long relationships, and I thought that the world was gonna fucking end when they broke up with me, and it didn't, because I'm alive, and I'm in love again. I don't really want that to happen with this one at all, but it could, which is depressing to think about. Off of that. So, let's see. Bum myself out there. Because I am a cynical bastard, and yeah, I just get really melodramatic sometimes. Anyway, the next thing that definitely makes the world go round, that can be compared to cars, is the yin and yang. The balance between good and evil. And if you think that the balance between good and evil is just those two fish-shaped colors, no. You gotta take into account that they both have the opposite color in there. If you don't already know this, this is news to you. This is cool for me because I get to teach you something. But if you know this, you know where I'm going with this. Again, if you haven't learned this yet, open your ears and listen. The yin and yang. You got the black side, you got the white side. The white side has a speck of black in it, the black side has a speck of white in it, which means that everything that is good has bad in it. And everything that is bad has good in it. What does that sound like? That sounds like Toyota. That sounds like Toyota building the Celica GT4 rally car, right? Badass looking, badass performing, and then they bring us the Prius. You can defend that thing all you want. It is against what cars are supposed to be. That's just what I'm thinking. That's my own opinion. That's exactly what it is too, though. People have different opinions about things, and that's the balance between good and evil. That's just humans as well. So, another example would be the Nissan Leaf and the Nissan GT-R R32. So, after that, you've got the sensations. Not only can you look at a car, you can look at a car. And I mean, this is a very low on the totem pole comparison to a lot of things out there. But no offense, Shiloh. When I looked at this thing, I I've loved it. I love how it looks, and it's got a roof rack. I am all about roof racks. I like how they look. I like that they're practical. I don't have anything for it right now, but that's not the point. Looks awesome. Loved how it looked. When I got inside of it and I saw the interior, so simplistic and yet so modern. It's got an auxiliary cord. It's got a place to charge your phone. It's awesome. It's just enough balance between old school and new school. And driving it. Driving this car, even though I'm commuting to work daily, it still makes me happy. It still brings me joy when I'm driving it. Because I drive like a fucking lunatic, but that's not the point. Anyway, it's not just sight, and it's not just sound. It's everything, including smell. And when you talk about smell, you know what I'm talking about. It's that old family car that you've been in for years, and you hadn't been in it because you were away for a couple of years doing school or whatever, and you come back for Christmas and you get in the car and that smell hits you, you're like, oh, it's the old car. It's probably one of the best smells ever. And also, what powers cars? Diesel and gasoline and petrol. Those smells are fantastic. They're right up there with car smell. And it's used for cars, so there you go. You know, when you're talking about smell too, you know that smell that kind of gets on your tongue and you taste it a little bit? That's the taste part. You got all of them. You got everything right there. So what other kind of metaphors can you guys think of to describe life using cars? Just let me know in the comments. Sorry I got kind of tangenty there, and again, more lighthearted shit coming, I promise. It's not always gonna be these truth bombs and freaking super crazy hippie dippy crap coming out of my mouth anymore. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and if you've made it this far, you guys are awesome. If you haven't made it this far, you can go fuck yourself, and I will see you guys next time.